complexity of this story, and we may even say that we are completely informed about each actor's activities and opinion connected to the lingering building process. In the past 1 year, we managed to meet with the federal level of the German decision-making machinery. We interviewed the artists. We debated with the Roma community about the memorial as we watched the weed grow over the abandoned construction site. We are not interested in recycling the information about the building process. We are not interested in investigating the aesthetics of the monument. We are not simply exhibiting the history of the idea of a memorial to the Sinti and Roma. Instead of presenting and representing the memorial story, although we realize that these are equivalently important tasks of the future, we aimed at something much more difficult in the framework of the 7th Berlin Biennale for Contemporary Art. We called for the unity of all Roma and non-Roma organizations and individuals to join our advocacy for the completion of the memorial. The civil unity for the memorial is not blaming any of the sides of participants for the prolonged building process. The aim is not to identify who made mistakes and where. With this civil unity, we are putting pressure on all participants and directing international attention towards the memorial's building process, hoping that it becomes impossible to postpone the inauguration, which is now published for October 25, 2012. In this untraditional cultural and political activism, we were interested in how to remain constructive instead of critical. Excuse me. How to respect all individuals instead of intimidating or criticizing them. May I have some water? My glasses over there. Thank you. And how to respect all individuals instead of intimidating and criticizing them. Thank you. How to be convincing instead of assertive or aggressive. And in this process, we were inspired and educated by the wisest and most charismatic leaders of our community, by the Romani elders. We believe that the civil unity is not merely a fight of politics for rational compromise, but for legitimate political partnership in order to achieve a state of affairs where each voice can be heard equally. We believe that we are not superfluous, who have no and will never have any status in a given society, but we are an integral part of society. We reject theoretical elitism, which separates the people's mind from the elite scientific understanding, and which claims that an articulated elite shall speak in the name of the rest. On the contrary, we believe that people shall take off their masks of being political subjects and become what they really are, legitimate and active political agents who can formulate their views and are capable of standing for their rights and beliefs. With this civil unity for the memorial in the framework of the 7th Berlin Biennale, we are aiming to make an impact on reality and the reality of Roma people in Europe. It is our belief that the Romani elders will be convincing and agitating enough to make an impact. Join us and see it yourself, dear audience, tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the memorial site. And now let me introduce a very young filmmaker, Maud Sharon, on behalf of the Anne Frank House. They are the youngest intellectuals who have made a film entitled Monument Walk. Maud will introduce the film in detail.
Well, before starting this small introduction, I would like to thank, of course, Timea, the ERCF, but especially the Romani elders for giving me the chance today to be here and to introduce this film clip that I was very happy to work on in January 2012. My name is Maud, I'm from France, working at the Anne Frank House in Amsterdam, and I participated in making a film in January 2012 about a monument walk. The monument walk is a concept which has been developed by the Anne Frank House, which is about picking up a monument which can be relevant for contemporary societies and trying to dig a little bit in its history, trying to understand why was it made or not made, what is its